Games. Street style right now. A-Hill's dropping in, so I'll turn around for you guys. Little back swap. Man, he's kind of like 2 for 2 on not quite making that. I mean, the guy's the real GOAT. We just watched women's street style. Honestly, you guys let me know what you think, but you get a third place. You get an X Games medal with a front two, doing the same trick twice. It's kind of like, it is what it is, but like I was not a huge fan of the women's street style. There was like some good tricks, but I wasn't like, yo, this is like not insane or anything like that. Also, they kind of just chilled around the whole time and like didn't drop in. Like they had tons of time to drop in and they just didn't. I was like, bruh. Like at least the guys are getting after it. And I think guys, street style is gonna be insane. So here's Evan dropping in. I figured we'd do more of these like live watch-alongs because it's kind of fun. And yeah, Evan's been killing it. I mean, that would have been insane if he did it like a little bit cleaner, but not quite there. What's up, Finn? What's up, Brenner? Rocco? Good to see you guys. But yeah, we're just doing a little like live X Games react and hanging out, watching the venue. Hopefully, bring more eyes to the actual event itself because some people might be watching it. Again, like I said, I think for the girls, the real street was a little bit tough. Like the rails and features are pretty hard, so we didn't see us quite as much. But the men's gonna be insane. Seaver Bowl on that huge ow. I think he took the corner at that landing straight to the butt. I'm glad he let it fit, man. It's literally just like a camo jacket from Hollister. It's not anything special, but good to see you guys in there. Any tips on hitting barrels? Yeah, I got tons, man. I got tips for all y'all. But yeah, we got, who is this? Tucker Fitzsimmons dropping in? Back 3 swap? Sponsored by Dales? That's sick. Dude, I mean, we have some dark horses. There's qualifying for this event, so it's kind of cool because we can see like the different tricks. There's a lot of people in qualifying for X Games now, which is awesome. Also, guys, there's going to be a new React video coming out to X Games ski slopestyle soon, which I think I wanted to put out right away. I think it's pretty cool. A-Hill just fell again. I wish you could do like the double view mode on YouTube streaming so we can both see it at the same time, but yeah, dude, I don't do a lot of lives, but I like to do lives for these events because I think it's cool to bring more eyes to it and also hang out. I watched a lot of YouTube MMA that they do this stuff. That was really sick. YouTube MMA where they do like live reacts, breakdowns of events and stuff. I think we need more of this in skiing, so I'm here to be the heel of it. I know it's a pretty good goggle tan. I'm actually here in Miami right now. I'm trying to get more of a tan, so it's not all mountain tan. But there's no sun, and it's cold as shit, so it's like 10 degrees. It's not ideal. But I've been skiing every day except for like the last 3 days here in Miami. We got Seaver, probably gonna do some insane switch-ups. On the transfer, yeah, super fed on that really high bar. I mean, super fed on like a bar like that, not the hardest trick, but also like how fast he's going is like pretty quick, so it's like pretty hard to like get super fed around that. I kind of was expecting to see some more tech tricks from him, but that was still really sick. Let's see what Tucker's got for us, and I'll answer some questions. I love his Dale's helmet. That's dope. He was gonna do the transfer, but just wasn't quite lined up for it, as Tom's saying. So I'm kind of like double announcing. I hope that. Let me know how the volume is for you guys, like me speaking and also the one on the computer, because I can turn it down as well. But yeah, Cash FN, favorites, dream resort to ski at. Man, I always say this, but like my home mountain, Mount St. Louis, when they had like this big park, the Outback Park, is my favorite ski hill to ski at ever. So I absolutely love it. If you guys want to support the channel or anything like that, donations are always appreciated. It means a lot to me, and I will make sure to get back to those questions immediately. But in the meantime, we got Evan coming up, so let's see what he's up to. If anybody else is watching this like on their actual computer or something like that, I'm glad I can provide you some views, but yeah, that was sick. Yeah, Rene, sick. Thanks for dropping question. I watched both Luca and Andre for the ski slope style. I got a react video coming out to that like right now. I'm trying to upload it. But they absolutely crushed it. Yeah, the tricks were insane. Like, I think it was probably the gnarliest slopestyle event I've ever seen, honestly. And Evan's at first. I mean, it's crazy that some of these guys went straight from ski slopestyle to like an hour later doing this event. Like that's a tough draw. That was a sick trick from Cyber as well. Wasn't anything like insane, but like the grab on the switch 2 into it was pretty good. But yeah. Ghost Productions, joined my mountain team, learned a lot. Want to tell you that you're 6th skier. Thanks, Ben. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Much love for you guys. Coast Enthusiast, best skis in my opinion. I ride the line T-walls. I really like them. The durability is better now this year. So what he's riding right there, and they're holding up really good now. So I do really like them. In the past, they weren't holding up quite as well as they used to, but they're holding up good again. They fixed some of the construction in this year's model. But yeah, 35 people in here. That's awesome. Good to see you guys. Drop some thumbs up in the chat. Some thumbs up. Oh yeah. We need the thumbs up, guys. And I appreciate you guys sticking around. Let's watch a Hulk crush it here. And any comments or questions are appreciated. Helps me pass the time a little bit more. He was doing some stuff on the wall ride earlier that was pretty cool, but again, this is qualifying, so top 2 people move on, and then they have top 2 in another heat as well, which is cool to see. Not quite. Aile's really having a tough time in this rail jam. I think probably because he just came from slopestyle, absolutely doing insane tricks and like having to. I mean, I'm sure he's just really tired, having to dumb it down. Oh, that was insane. He was grinding the chain in the middle. That's why he didn't quite get that trick, because it was gnarly. But it's a big ask for people like that. But Aile's usually insane at rails. So, anyways, who do we got here? We got Max trying to sneak the course. Max is trying to get another hit in, but he's not allowed.
I don't think those boys got the memo down there, but it looks like that is going to be it here for
Bruh, that's all the hits they got? Wow. That's the one thing about street style that I didn't like. It was too quick for the women. It was 10 minutes, then they were dilly-dallying around, didn't quite get enough hits in, and I would have loved to see like another 5-10 minutes. 20 minutes is good. This was not quite enough. The girls? Yeah. My opinion, not great, no.
Megan was not there.
No. I love you, Bruce. You inspired me to start my own channel. That's amazing, Brant. I am glad to see that. We need more ski channels and more people just enjoying the sport, so that's awesome. Good goals for second-year park skiing. First off-axis flip, 360s, 540s, 4s out of rails. Good goals. What's the best ski in your opinion? I got the K2 camo things. I want to see a good pair. I like the line skis a lot. Depends on what you're going for. Like park ski wise, I like the line T-balls just because they're super light and super easy to actually use. Durability's gone up on them, so they're holding up better this year than the previous years, which is huge. And they're pretty good like budget ski. If you're not doing like really big tricks like me, they're gonna hold up like quite well. If you're doing stuff like me, like they won't hold up quite as well, but they're still doing way better than they were the last 2 previous years. So I've only been through 1 pair of skis this year, which is really good for me, no matter what ski I ride. But we're only, like 2 months into the year, so not insane. All right, heat number 2 starting for X Games, Real Street. I really do like the venue this year. It is really cool. And we got Andreas Hadlight, which is insane, so I'm excited for that.
The hardest combinations, but what I also found, other skiers go to him for advice. When Andreas talks, they listen, despite the fact that he is their competitor. When I spoke to Andreas,
any other questions in the DMs would be sick. Keep it going. But Andreas being in X Games again is huge, and the guy is insane at rails. Like, this event is made for him. Although he would do even better on big tubes, but he's gonna do good in this event too.
On to the next generation here in street style.
We will see how that unfolds for Andreas here in this 10-minute jam session. It's 4 skiers here. It's a daunting task when they cut it in half right here, trying to earn your spot into that final. But when it comes down to the tech savvy, I mean, you've got a lot of options to choose from right there. You got a couple different rails on that stair set. You got that fence over there to viewers left, riders right. You got that picnic table feature. There's a cannon over there that you can't see that you can boost off of to go down that stair set. And I love that wall ride feature.
So big, so much variety. It's so cool to hear that about Andreas. He is truly a living legend, older than I am. He's 38 now, competing with everybody else, and just been in this sport for over 2 decades. Been so solid. To see him back at Aspen is so
I'm a snowboarder, but skiing is super sick. Yeah, skiing is really cool. I find like snowboarding is super cool as well. I think it's almost like more of a core like action sport, like in terms of like what appeals to the mass audience and is cooler. I do find a lot of like the jump tricks in snowboarding. Maybe it's because I don't know enough. Although I do know quite a bit about snowboarding, but I do find them to appear a little bit like repetitive. They look very similar, whereas skis, when you start like crossing them or keeping them together or like whatever, like different grabs in skiing is more distinctive than in snowboarding. But snowboarding is probably the coolest sport, to be honest. Not gonna lie.
Love to see the crowd and the excitement for this new
Tate Allison, 270 on. Work on your 360s, work on your nat grinds, take it to like a flat box, down tube, and then onto actual rails. Start coming straight on at it first. If you want actual coaching, I'd be happy to help you out in Slope Academy. You can check out slopeacademy.com. But it's, you know, it's not like the hardest difficulty, but make sure your 360s are dialed first and your nat grinds are dialed. What's up, Hockey? Good to see you, man. We're starting Heat 2 for X Games Ski. Bro, everybody always asks me like coaching questions in the live streams. It's like a lot of ski coaching questions. Guys, I have an online coaching program. If you want to join it, great. Cork 7, I cannot teach you how to Cork 7 on a live stream while we're watching Street Style. Make sure they're dialed on trampoline, and then make sure 720s and your backflips are really good on skis as well. He's riding completely different skis because he broke his skis in Knucklehuck. But yeah, make sure those backflips, Cork 7s with grabs are dialed on snow first before you even try it. Make sure you can do a Cork 7 good on tramp first. Or everything, sorry. Favorite skier. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Boot brand. I just read Lang boots. We got Max dropping in. 270 front 6 out. That was probably one of the best tricks we've seen so far in this event, which I love. Do I know Big White Ski Resort? Yeah, I've skied at Big White a couple times with Steep actually. Made a video there. It was really fun. Aiden 65. My favorite skier. That was really sick. My favorite skier is Aiden Mulvihill. Check him out.
The fuck?
Rip, Aiden. We love you. Love you, Aiden. All right, we got Andreas making his debut. Switch lip 2, back 2, but that was nice. Like tails up and over beautifully. Favorite ski brand? Ooh,
I believe
my
that
skis?
coat he's wearing is the exact same coat.
I've never been to Pat's Peak. No, sorry. Wow, he really got his tails up and over that switch too. I got knocked out there on one of the rails, bro. You should you should not get knocked out on those rails, man. I don't think Andreas Half-Light's trick was hard enough to score really high, but it was really clean. Kobe's trick was not what he was going for, probably, so. I mean, not ideal, but still good. I wonder if he was trying to transfer to the next rail after that, like even farther over. That'd have been sick. Yeah, I'll go to some other ski hills throughout the year, for sure, I think. I'd love to do that. We got Mikhail back there. Yeah, Megan's the GOAT, man. 2 on to forward. That's not quite going to cut it for this event either. Might have tried to press or something like that, but not a bad start.
Watch this on the landing. It's a right
nice big 2 on. That would have been scary, honestly.
He skis. So fun to watch. Puts the tails down first. This is a Mike Hornbeck maybe inspired landing where you do a little shuffle. You put the tails down, bring them back to forward.
It's nice to have Tom Wallish in the announcing booth. He's kind of the GOAT for this stuff. See what Max has got. Wow. Huge look for Max. Ski popping off, but still super sick.
Right side spin onto that from that first lip all the way to the down rail. We saw Bella Bacon in the women's street style doing the gap 450. So, look for a backflip here. He's gonna be flipping. Andreas hot bike back in. Oh, the transfer. Super fed. Okay, there's a backflip coming. I saw a backflip in warm up, and I'm excited for it. Super fed transfer. So started with that switch 2. Now he's just putting on a clinic. Gets to the end, makes the back 4 work. Just backflip's coming next round. Just look for him to be upside down.
Oh, and Andreas jumps into the top spot after that one. Here comes Colby Stevenson. He's down that number 4 spot. Lots of time left, though. We're not even at the halfway point. Just hit the 6.5-minute mark here.
That's a good one for Colby. Came up a bit early on that earlier feature or last run. This one, no problem. Saw Tucker Fitzsimons do that trick. That's the one to switch to back to.
Oh.
That was perfection. That's something Colby can do with his eyes.
All right, we got some more questions here. Let's see. We got Mikkel again. 2 on. Ow, man, that deck would have hurt so bad to like deck that on the 2 on. Crazy. Sponsored by Monster now, Mikkel. That's cool. Interesting to see, but cool. Just coming off on that 2 on. What's your favorite skier that I've met? Andre, yeah, Andre Gately. He's my favorite. Hey, what's up, Evan? Good to see you. We got Max coming up next, so let's see what he's up to. Max, big lip 4 again, just tapping it. I don't know if he was trying to tap it or actually grind the rail, but I feel like the way he's acting, he was probably trying to grind it. Oh, that was that was a pretty nice tap, actually. Maybe he was trying to do that. He's in 3rd now. Andreas hot bites in 1st. No way. Perfect. Let's make him qualify to finals. Oh, Max is in 1st now. I don't know if Andreas did something cool or not. He seems stoked, but I cannot tell. Let's see. 50, 50, 50. Oh, 50, 50 over the railing. He's stoked. I don't know if that was the hardest trick, but he's stoked. And, I mean, it looked cool. I think he's still in 2nd with that, though. I'm surprised Kobe's not bumped up a little bit higher. Back 4, but he kind of like 50-50'd up the pole into the back 4. So I think that's gonna be up. Bro, the live stream will work in Colorado. Go on Roku. Are you trying it on YouTube? You can go on Roku and do it. That 50-50 up is gonna give him some boosted points. If you go to the YouTube or xgames.com, it lets you just like tap on Roku if you're in the States. And you don't actually have to like sign up or pay or anything. Mikkel with a 2 on front 4 falling off earlier. I mean, X Games is tough when you can do a 2 on front 4 like that. Or like a nollie 2 on, but not the craziest thing. Yeah, Griffin, I hope that helps, man. If you actually want to watch it, maybe watch it and watch along on the live stream too. Who knows? You do you, man. But yeah, yo, Martha, sick to see you. Your sub. Max doing the back swap to switch with a little backslide in there. He's in 1st, so he'll probably make finals for street style, which is good. Just a quick tap.
Back to switch, just kind of taps it there, but he knows competitions. He's using every single feature, trying to get a variety.
Let's see what Andreas has got. I want Andreas to make finals. I think he's in there so far, but. Oh, the forwards. That was insane. I mean, that was the hardest trick I think we've seen out of this event so far. Like, underflip onto, like, not even a tube, like an actual rail. Look at the impact. Bong to forward is even gnarlier. Let me know what you guys think about that. That was pretty sick, actually. That's got to put him into 1st or keep him in 2nd, I think. Do you recommend the T-Wall Pros? I blew out the tips on my 90s, was using for park. Yeah, I recommend the T-Wall Pros. I really like them. The durability has always been a question, but they're better this year, so get this year's models for sure. Wow, Kobe with the switch 2 onto that high rail. I think the switch 2 back to Pret 6 on that like really high bar is probably the hardest trick, because to get your tails up over that, well, I guess you didn't really have to get them up over, but it was a really good trick.
It's really tall. It's not incredibly long, so to be able to set the edge.
Yeah, that's a really scary one, I think, just the height of the rail. The underflip bond's super crazy, too. I do not believe that should have bumped him into finals, though. I think you should put Andreas Hadfight in 2nd and Max in 3rd, maybe, even. Mikkel with the 2v2 up there is pretty sick as well. I'm not sure. I feel like Kobe could be in 2nd for sure. You can put him up there, but I really want to see Andreas Hadfight in finals, and I think trick for trick wise, Max did a 540 like over the rail, didn't actually like grind it, and he did that back swap backslide to switch, but that's actually generally really easy. You just tap your ski. Like, it's not like actual electrical trick. So you had 2 on front 6 out there, which was good, but not like 2 on front 6 was good out of that top rail. Out of the first big rail, that was the first trick he did. That was probably one of the better ones. This didn't go. Another 2 on. So I feel like if Andreas does one more good trick, he could bump out Max. I think so. I think that would be fair. Yo, what's up, Dylan? Good to see you, man. I'm glad you're a fan. I really appreciate it. Come on, something insane, Andreas. Let's get you into finals, buddy. Underflip on to forward. I mean, that was clean. That was as clean as it gets. And difficulty-wise, I think that's above Max's tricks. Put him in finals, man. I want to see it. Put him in finals.
He's already like celebrating.
The underflip on is crazy.
Watch his face.
So locked in. I don't know if they're gonna get one more run or not, but that was pretty sick. You got 36 seconds, so maybe. I'm not sure. Kobe's gonna lock himself in for finals for sure with that. Yeah, that's good enough to lock himself in the finals. My only concern with like putting Andreas in is that he didn't do like any other like really gnarly tricks other than that one, so it might not have been enough. But damn, so just Max and Kobe made finals. Crazy. All right. Cool. Wow. On to finals, boys and girls. 180, switch 2 on, back 2. This is Max's best trick, the 2 on, front 6. Like, that definitely, like, solidified him into finals, I think. Should live stream daily. Popularity will go up. Dude, we have 15 views. I don't get paid at all for live streaming because nobody buys donations or anything. And, like, AdSense, I'll do an hour live stream and AdSense will be, like, 30 cents. So, making videos is definitely a better use of my time. I don't know. I'd love to do more live streams, but it's not really worth it at this point, I guess, unless more of you guys are showing up to live streams. Popularity will go up, I feel like, but it's gonna take a bit of time. It'd be fun to do some like actual skiing live streams, like going around the hill and stuff like that. But again, I just feel like the popularity is not there yet. Like, it will go up, like you said, over time for sure, but it's gonna take. It'll take time for it to go up, and that's why I'm doing more live streams. Hopefully, like, to get up there. But right now, for me personally, it's definitely not like worth it time wise. But I do enjoy it. I like hanging out with you guys for sure. I love hanging with you guys. Finals is coming up, so I'm excited for that. I'll try to do live streams for like all the major ski events, maybe even snowboard events. I think that'll be fun. Maybe like we can do like live reacts. Let me know, Dylan, what do you think? Like live video reacts for like slush games and stuff we could do as well. Could be fun. But I'm not really sure what else to do live videos for. Donkey rail, straddle or urban on, doesn't matter unless like the takeoff is, or the rail is higher than the takeoff. If the rail is higher than the takeoff, you should probably go urban on. If it's like the same level as the actual takeoff, then you should just ride straight on. Why not? I mean, obviously going urban on is better because it's going to get you into the habit of it, and the majority of rails are urban on, so you should get in the habit of it, but you don't have to if you don't want to, if it's not that option. So. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you think, Dylan. Give me some ideas for some live streams, and I'll give you some opinions on what I think. Pro door, how much air should I get for my first 360? Bro, you can like jump up and do a 360 without skis on. So maybe like this much air you can do a 360 on. First one, I mean, a good jump will probably be like a nice little 5-foot jump, enough to just like grab a nice little like tiny safety grab. You don't need to go too big. Evan, you got your first pair of Oldham skis. That's awesome. Congrats, man. Stoked to hear that. My skis are so heavy though, bro. Get the bigger legs, stronger. You're probably too weak. You need big quads like these bad boys. A lot of the reason people think their skis are too heavy is because they're not used to the swing weight. They haven't like spent enough time on it. Skiing and actually jumping. Like the more time you spend skiing and actually jumping, the more you get used to the swing weight. But the majority of the time, the reason that it's
Park City, Utah.
Yeah, those are pretty heavy skis, Trogdor. That then you might need a little bit more bigger of a jump. But a lot of the time, they feel heavy is because you leave your skis behind. You set all upper body and don't bring your feet with you. Like you have to bring everything together at the same time. If you just set your 360 upper body only, it's a really bad way to do a 360, and it's gonna make it a lot harder for you, for sure. So that'll help. What favorite type of rail? I like tubes, man. Tubes are my favorite. Like, really do like tubes. They're just an enjoyable rail. What's your favorite type? Oh, not New Line Honey Badgers using them Sunday. Exciting, dude. Exciting. That'll be fun. Can you really 360 just from popping up? So you don't need that much air. I mean, I can almost jump up on flat ground and do 360. I probably could if I really wanted to. Finals is starting now with Kobe dropping in first. Wow, that was nice. That was really nice. Jonathan, yeah, you can. You kind of need like a little bit of a jump would help, but you don't need a huge jump. 180 on, switch 2 on, back 4 out.
180 on, switch 2 onto the rail, back 4
I said that even before Tom Walsh did, but that was really clean. So, dude, everybody was asking me why I'm not in X Games. If I get invited, I would go, bruh. But I definitely have a little bit of work to do, just World Cup wise and stuff to get on. Like the big events I need to do better, but then there's also a lot of people that don't do any competing at all and just, I guess, have like know people or people think they're core enough to go to X Games. Like doing the YouTube and stuff probably doesn't make me core enough to go to X Games, to be honest. People are probably like, oh, you're not core enough to go. Because I can do a lot of the tricks that these guys that are like not competing in World Cups that are doing street style and stuff, like, you know, that are here, like Mikkel and stuff, like, and Danny B and those guys at like the knuckle huck. Like a lot of the guys that aren't in the big contests, like do like knuckle huck and do like street style, like definitely can do all those tricks. But it's kind of like, you know, you get invited, you don't get to compete. Like you don't have a say in it. It's like, whether you get invited, you go. If everybody that gets invited is going to go, but you have to get invited. And they pick people based on, like, you know, who they know, who they like. Some people sponsored by Monster. If you're sponsored by Monster, kind of like a gimme to go to X Games, because X Games is a Monster-sponsored event, and they want Monster people in there. So, you know, peak edits, again, I just answered that question for X Games. If I get invited, I will go. Enough. Enough of that question. I want to go, obviously. Any tips for Misty 5? Guys, this is not a live coaching call, bruh. You guys want to help, I can help you out at slopeacademy.com, or you can watch the videos I put out on YouTube. I can't really break it down for you. It's Misty 5 is basically a front flip, 180 on tramp with skis on. You can do that. You can do like a brandy for your first try. Let's see what the boys are up to. My friend is a huge fan of you. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Damn, I'm sorry to hear he got hurt. Hopefully he heals up quick. Collarbone's an early one. Tucker, his mustache is insane. That switch to disaster back to was really nice. For where I should start with park skiing. Yeah, start with like 180s, backflips, triple corks. Evan. I would go with the Chronics, I think, if you're just having fun with skis. Trogdor, I think that's a good one for more having fun and enjoying it. Evan back swap, front swap. Oh, his ski blew off. Damn. Just do your first backflip, man. Just send it. You have to get over the fear. Slushy days are probably better. For any fresh snow is good. Make sure you have a dialed in trampoline. You can do like 540s with a good grab before you get to backflips.
All of a sudden, the floor started bumping over here. I was like, what's going on? They've got a whole DJ set up over there.
Oh, wow. That was gnarly from Max. I mean, he did that perfectly, but he just got bodied. Wow. Let's watch the replay on that. I mean, he landed on the rail perfectly. It was just the impact. Just bounced. I mean, that was insane, but he landed on the rail good. Like, he has that for sure. If he wants to go back up and try it again, we'll see what he does. Kobe's at first right now, which I mean, he's been pretty dialed this event. Switch to Pretz 6 again, super dialed.
Switch to Pretzel 6. The comp starts.
I mean, that was pretty solid.
It is the eye of the tiger, some rocky bow.
I mean, Evan, by the way, where you should start with park skiing, I did make a video on this for like beginner park skiing tricks, so you can check that out on my channel.
with Tucker
All right, let's see what Tucker's got
Fitzsimons
for
up here in
wrapping this
next
event
go
up.
around. Under 6 minutes now, coming up on the halfway point off the picnic table.
Very, very similar to Kobe, minus the back two, but it was really nice.
Just consistent, solidly locked in. To me, seems so solid in that second place spot. Colby did the back four out of this trick.
He's definitely a lock
two,
for like
but he's
a
got
podium
three
spot for
tricks
sure.
and 3 different features, and now he can really let loose.
Let's see what Max or Evans got.
The variety thing that we keep talking about. Judges want
My
to
dogs
see
in the
using
pick?
everything out
Oh yeah.
there.
Back
As
swap,
much as
front
you
swap,
possibly can, use
forward.
every single
I think he
feature
probably
out there
wanted
on
to
the
do a
course.
Pretz
Take
too.
another look at Evan McEachran.
Evans really pushing for it, but I think he definitely just wanted a front two out of there and couldn't quite get it. Look, you can see him trying to pretzel. Back swap the transfer, quick front swap. Yeah, he wanted the Pretz for sure. Not quite.
So he's got tricks now.
What is my... Oh, here's Max. Hopefully he wrenches another rodeo on. I'd love to see him do that. Favorite X Games event stuff we ski slope style, I think. Big Air is pretty insane too. Knuckle Huck and Street Style, not my favorite by any means. They're cool events to watch, but definitely not my favorite events. Another rodeo on. He's got it. Back two out. Oh, man. He is so close. Good to see him going back up and trying to get that trick. I mean, he literally has it. He's pretty much...
An insane trick if he's able to put it down. The impact on that, the pressure coming.
It's a hard rail to make that happen on. But I think he's got it. It's going to be a tight one, though. For sure.
Go back up to the top to Colby Stevenson here.
All right, let's see if Kobe can lock in another little back swap front two. Not insane, but it'll do. It'll do for tricks.
No falters, no miscues, locked in. So good. Colby Stevenson, just when you think he spent too much time snowmobiling the backcountry, not enough time riding rails, he'll come to an event like this and put on a clinic.
I mean, he's cranked it up a notch here in this final jam session. So bring back in Tucker.
I mean, he definitely...
Under 4 minutes to go.
Kobe definitely put on a clinic. Not a clinic. I don't think... He's just been more consistent rail skiing wise than other guys. But he's definitely been doing good at this event. I think like slopestyle, I think if he actually wasn't backcountry skiing as much, he probably would have done a bit better in slopestyle, but he still had a good slopestyle run for sure. Let's see, Evans ripping up here. Hey, he's got it, the Pretz 4. Yeah, you can see he wanted more. I've ever skied at Woodward Park City, I believe is what we're saying. Or WP, I don't know where WP is. But yeah, I have skied at a lot of resorts. Oh, that's because it was a different rail. That's why he got it that time, bruh. My bad.
All the way into a pretzel 450. That's harder than any variation that all 3 of those athletes have done here in the final.
I don't think that's enough to put Evan on a podium spot. Oh, third. Okay, wow. I am wrong. Wasn't enough. Let's see if Max can rip the flip. That's it. Nope. Ow. He almost has to go like, oh, Winter Park. I don't actually think I've been to Winter Park. He's almost got to go like a little bit like more to the left side and then almost rip it back 4 to bounce. To bounce it.
He's dealing with on that rail.
The question now becomes with the clock, how many more rounds of runs are we going to get? We're almost at 2 minutes. We're back at the top of the early. Colby Stevenson.
Yeah, Kobe Stevenson has just been consistent this whole way. Z-Way, no. No Mate in street style. This is finals, so there was qualifying. A couple people got cut, but he wasn't in street style, which is kind of a bummer because I think he would have done really well in street style, actually.
Obliterating that feature.
I think he could have got a street style spot over a couple other people, but that's just me.
Spinning all the way. How does he get that around to 630 and land so clean?
We're just watching Kobe Stevenson do more tricks and land them all. This is last run. All right, let's see it.
Colby started off the final round. He's in the driver's seat looking at a potential gold right now. Here comes Tucker Fitzsimons in the silver
front
medal
two.
spot. This will be his last attempt.
Super solid, super clean for Tucker. Got the back 2 out earlier, gets the front 2 out now. Really putting that feature down.
That was nice.
Almost more of a 2-7 on that time, even more than the front. The 180 spins all the way.
Yeah, Z-Way. I got a full video coming right now, and like I'm uploading it on YouTube for like a reaction video for ski slope style. I mean, it was an insane event. It was probably the toughest ski slope style I've ever seen. So. But yeah, he didn't really land. I mean, he didn't do a run really. He didn't have any clean. He fell off the rails. He kind of messed with the rails. So there's no point in wrenching on the jumps, but definitely a bummer. Because I would have loved to see what he got up to.
Back to this, get to the top.
Oh, oh, ow! That would have hurt the legs for sure.
So cool. And the version he did in this finals where he came off into the transition was solid, but I know he wanted to get all the way to the top of this wall.
Switch on front swap is insane.
Quick switch lip slide.
He almost didn't make it.
Tokyo drift up and then get onto the top, and it is steep. The edges of the wall are.
If you fall at that backside, you're getting wrecked too.
Like it is very narrow, very thin, very.
All right, let's see who we got coming up next. We got Max.
From Evan.
Odds he goes for one more rodeo on. I think he's got to, because it's gonna put him in finals, maybe even winning. It's gonna put him in like at least top 3. Let's see if he's got it. I think he's going for it. No, he's changing it up. Okay, never mind. Oh, the cork 4 out, but right to his butt. So no. Dude, if I can get invited to Woodward Copper as one of the pros, I would come for sure. But tell them they need to invite me. Ring, call them like, yo, call the plug. We need Bruce there as one of the pros. I would love to do that. That would be super fun. I love Copper. It would be really fun. Tell him to send the boy out.
270 on
I'll be there.
Front court, so corked out.
I haven't skied Copper in the summer, and I think it would be really awesome, so I'd love to do that. Thanks, bro. Tell them they need me. They need the kid. I'll come coach the hell out of you guys and hang out.
I mean, you
So
got
many
Rick
monster
Colby
stickers in one
today,
picture.
competed in slope style, so he came out hungry and went for
Switch to
broken.
Pratt 6.
He was on point the entire 10 minutes of that final
Back swap
jam
from
session.
2.
He walks out of here with the gold, and we send it down now to Kristen B,
2 on
who's
front
with
6.
our victor.
Not like the most insane, like street style rail tricks. I think this setup was pretty tough to be like consistent on, and also do like super tech tricks. So good on Kobe, good dub. I mean, he didn't quite get where he wanted to on in slope style, so it's good to see him switch it up and be able to put one down here. Yeah, that's sick. You guys see how man. The line crew is sick, so I would love to be out there with them.
Ringing the bells. What does it feel like to have that kind of support here this weekend?
It's always, I mean, this is the biggest crowd I've had of my fans, so it's awesome, man. I can't
Super
thank
sick.
enough for the support. It's so fun.
All right, guys, that wraps up X Games Street Style. It's kind of a long live stream, like 30 minutes. So I'm back. More live streams. I hope you guys enjoyed. Women's ski snowboard got so much better than last year. Yeah, dude, it was really good. I didn't actually watch women's slope snowboard yet, so I don't know, but I saw a couple highlights. It did look good. Last year's was kind of meh. This year it's definitely, I mean, Big Air was insane. So, all right, deuces, guys. I will see you in the next live stream.
He also owns a bronze at Knuckle Huck as well, but what a